Dark secrets about Robert Reed that surfaced after his death. Robert Reed, an actor best remembered for his role as Mike Brady in the beloved television series The Brady Bunch, had a career that spanned several decades and showcased his incredible versatility as an actor. Born on October 19, 1932, in Highland Park, Illinois, Reed's journey to stardom was marked by both triumphs and challenges. His legacy, however, transcends his most iconic role, as his talent extended across the stage, television, and film, cementing his place in the entertainment world as a respected and influential figure. Robert Reed, born John Robert Reitz Jr., was raised in a family that valued education and the arts. Growing up in the Chicago area, he developed a passion for acting at an early age. He attended Northwestern University, where he earned a degree in theater arts, setting the stage for a career that would eventually take him to New York City. Reed's formal training in the arts would become the foundation of his acting career, and he honed his craft through theater work before making the transition to television and film. Before The Brady Bunch, Robert Reed had appeared in a variety of roles in film and television. He made guest appearances on several popular shows of the 1960s, including The Defenders, The Twilight Zone, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. His background in classical theater provided him with the skills to take on a wide range of roles, often in serious, dramatic performances. However, it was his portrayal of Mike Brady in The Brady Bunch that would define his career. Premiering in 1969, The Brady Bunch was a family sitcom that became an instant hit with audiences. Reed played Mike Brady, the loving father of a blended family of 6 children. His character was portrayed as an ideal patriarch, kind, patient, and wise. The show, although initially only modestly successful, became a cultural phenomenon in reruns and solidified Reed's status as a household name. Despite being associated with the wholesome sitcom, Reed had a complicated relationship with the role, often feeling constrained by the simplistic nature of his character and the lighthearted tone of the show. While The Brady Bunch brought Robert Reed widespread fame, it also highlighted some of the personal and professional conflicts he faced. Reed was known to have had disagreements with the show's producers, particularly over the portrayal of his character. As an actor trained in classical theater, Reed believed that Mike Brady could be a more complex and multifaceted character. He pushed for more dramatic storylines and more substantial material, but his suggestions were often ignored in favor of the show's formulaic, family-friendly tone. This frustration led to Reed often feeling dissatisfied with the direction of the series. In addition to his professional challenges, Reed's personal life was marked by struggles that he kept largely private. He was a private man, and although his sexuality was never publicly discussed during his lifetime, it was widely known within the industry that Reed was gay. He was one of the first openly gay actors to work in Hollywood at a time when homosexuality was rarely addressed in mainstream media. Reed's personal battles, including his attempts to reconcile his public image with his private identity, were undoubtedly a source of stress for him throughout his life. In addition to his professional challenges, Reed's personal life was marked by struggles that he kept largely private. He was a private man, and although his sexuality was never publicly discussed during his lifetime, it was widely known within the industry that Reed was gay. He was one of the first openly gay actors to work in Hollywood at a time when homosexuality was rarely addressed in mainstream media. Reed's personal battles, including his attempts to reconcile his public image with his private identity, were undoubtedly a source of stress for him throughout his life. Although The Brady Bunch was his most famous role, Robert Reed's career was far more diverse than many fans realized. After the show ended in 1974, Reed continued to work in both television and film, taking on roles that showcased his range as an actor. He appeared in dramas such as Rich Man, Poor Man, where he played a more complex character, and he also starred in television movies like A House in the Hills. His theatrical work also remained an important part of his career. Reed was passionate about the stage and often returned to perform in live theater, further solidifying his reputation as a skilled actor. Reed was also involved in various Brady Bunch spin-offs and reunions over the years. While he was initially hesitant to participate in some of the franchise's later developments, he eventually embraced the idea of the Brady family's enduring popularity. His appearances in later Brady Bunch projects, such as the TV movies and various reunion specials, proved that Reed was able to reconcile his complicated feelings about the show with a recognition of its place in popular culture. Reed kept the fact that he was gay a close secret, since public knowledge of his true sexual orientation during that era would likely have damaged his career. Several years after his death, Reed's Brady Bunch co-stars, notably Barry Williams and Florence Henderson, publicly acknowledged Reed's sexual orientation, and revealed that the entire cast and crew of the Brady Bunch were aware of it. Robert Reed passed away on May 12, 1992, at the age of 59, due to complications from colon cancer. The official cause of death was initially attributed to cancer. However, as time passed, more personal details surrounding his health emerged, including the revelation that Reed had been HIV positive. This information, which was not disclosed publicly during his life, came to light when his death certificate was made available to the public. According to the document, Reed had been diagnosed with HIV in the spring of 1991, but it remains unclear when exactly he contracted the virus. The actor kept his diagnosis, and much of his private life, a closely held secret, sharing the news with only a handful of close friends. Although Reed did not develop AIDS before his death, his doctor noted that his HIV-positive status was a significant condition that contributed to his passing. This poignant detail highlights the ongoing battle Reed faced with a disease that remained largely hidden from the public eye. After his death, Robert Reed was laid to rest at Memorial Park Cemetery in Skokie, Illinois, where he rests in peace, far from the spotlight that had so often cast its glare on his family-friendly television persona. Despite his private struggles, Reed's legacy continues to be defined by his beloved role in one of America's most iconic sitcom families. His death marked the end of an era for the Brady Bunch and for his many fans who had followed his career over the years. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal life and the industry, Reed's work continues to be celebrated. His portrayal of Mike Brady, though sometimes a source of frustration for him, left an indelible mark on television history, shaping the way that families were depicted on screen for generations. In the years since his death, Robert Reed has been remembered fondly by fans and colleagues alike. His contribution to the Brady Bunch and to television as a whole remains significant. His portrayal of Mike Brady as a loving father who provided support and guidance to his children was groundbreaking for its time, particularly as a portrayal of a blended family. The lessons of kindness, patience, and love that Reed's character instilled in his fictional family still resonate with viewers today. Robert Reed's life and career serve as a tribute to the complexities of being a public figure in Hollywood. He demonstrated that even in the most mainstream roles, there can be layers of nuance and depth that may not always be recognized. His struggles with his identity, his relationships with his colleagues, and his desire to be taken seriously as an actor all speak to the inner conflicts that many performers face behind the scenes. Reed's story is a testament to resilience, passion for one's craft, and the importance of authenticity in an industry that often demands conformity. As we reflect on Robert Reed's life, we remember him not only for his role in the Brady Bunch but also for the legacy he left as a skilled actor who worked tirelessly to make his mark on both television and theater. He may have been best known as Mike Brady, but his career and life were much richer than any one role. He was an actor of depth, complexity, and great personal courage, and his influence continues to be felt in the entertainment industry.